rayar mi nombre en los huesos de la tierra. Clavaré mis tacones entre el suelo.
Hello, we're back to our stories. Moving across the country, trying to find that place. That heaven where the water tastes like wine. Where would that be? I don't know. But we'll find out, I guess. Yeah, but we're out west. Doing alright. We've met a lot of the people. We've completed a lot of them. We're pretty far. We haven't finished Tehaya, and we got 5 more to go. So we're doing it. We're doing it. Making it. But for now, I don't know where any of them are. So let's see if we can't. Okay, if we just follow the river down, we'll meet a new person. So let's just go south. Been a while since we told our stories because I was moving and I didn't feel like I had a lot of time, but that's okay. I like the stories. I guess I could hitchhike on this road. I'll try it. Oh, good.
Pues voy a tirar estas piedras sobre las aguas.
No, I did it. Oh my god. Hitchhiking's mean. There we go.
Porque cuando caiga la noche llega por mí y me toma
Here we are in the great state of Texas. If you can call Texas a great state. Alright, I need some money, so... Apartment store. Oh. Yeah, I'll watch the dog. Nice.
There's a wallet on the ground where the alley joins the street, stuffed with bills. You pick it up and glance around, spotting a man on his hands and knees in the alley.
Excuse me, I appear to have lost my glasses.
He sheepishly admits.
Yeah, I'll help you find a friend.
They're on the ground just behind him. You snag him before he crushes them with an errant knee.
Oh, thank you. Thank you.
He scans the alley.
You, didn't find my wallet too, did you?
Yeah, I did. Here you go.
His face lights up.
Oh, thank you.
He turns, then hesitates.
You know, I had a ticket to see the new movie at the plaza. Not in the mood after this. Please, take it. For your health.
Oh man, a new movie. Hook me
Your
up.
seat is plush and comfortable. The crowd chats excitably around you. You settle in for the movie. The first few scenes play out fairly predictably. It appears to be a romantic comedy about golf. The crowd seems largely disinterested, their prior enthusiasm muted. Abruptly, the scene shifts from the dancing and grand ceremony to a shot of a grubby alley. People start sitting up in their seats.
What?
Takes you a second to realize you're looking at yourself. You stoop
I'm a movie
to pick
star.
up the wallet, then see the man. The crowd grows tense as you hand him his glasses.
Truly, I'm a movie star.
The audience cheers as you hand over the wallet. The applause spreads like a brush fire. People start leaping to their feet. turning to look at you. Their approbation continues for far longer than is comfortable.
Oh, goodness. All right. Let's see what story gets, Chicago. Well, law means nothing. Gangsters hunt cops for sport. Oh. Yeah, leave it with its tail. Yeah, let's swap out this story. Dead boy in the grain silo near Amarillo.
When I pitched into the sand, my legs gave
The
out.
snake flicks its tongue.
Oh, hi, Snake.
That's close enough.
It is coiled atop a carved stone marked with faded flecks of paint.
Don't worry, friend. I'll stay back. But what's up with your stone?
The snake laughs, its whole body convulsing.
It's very special. A good luck charm.
It tilts its head.
I'm supposed to guard it, but I'm hungry. If you bring me some meat, you may have it.
Oh, sure. I can help you out, friend.
The heat has made a family of mice slow and easy to catch. You drop them before the snake, and it gulps them down without chewing. It slithers back, exposing the object.
Take it.
It hisses.
I won't bite. Trust me.
There's nobody I trust more than someone who says they won't bite me.
You reach for the idol. The snake quivers as your hand gets close, but it stays put. It flicks its tongue.
Don't be disturbed by how it looks. It'll bring you luck.
The snake slithers off into the long grass. It's an idol, about the size of your clenched fist, carved into the shape of a human head. It's an ugly thing. The side that was pressed into the dirt is a face contorted in grotesque agony. Could this really be a good luck charm?
1000% it is.
Good things sometimes wear foul guises. Who are you to judge?
Amen.
You stow the idol, trying to ignore its unusual weight. Beside this lonely campfire, a familiar, magnificent black horse rears at your presence. A familiar old Stetson-hatted cowboy calms him. "Easy, boy," Bill says. He turns his attention to you. "Sorry, he startles around strangers. I guess he's like me. You want to give him an apple?"
Oh, hell yeah.
The horse snorts as you approach. "Easy, easy," Bill says again, his voice low and soothing. The horse eyes you warily, but lowers its head to your palm and begins to eat. The cowboy nods as he lifts a tin pot from the flames. "You want a cup of coffee, stranger?"
Yeah, thanks.
Don't get company much, but I try to be hospitable. West's changed. Folks still need each other. A rattlesnake unwinds from his neck and slithers down his arm. "Oh, don't worry, he won't bite. There's no animal I can't tame." People, though.
Yeah.
He trails off.
People are just
stares
worse
at
than
the
animals
fire.
like that. Let's meet new friend here.
When was the last time you ever prayed?
It's been a long time.
For me, it feels like a lifetime. My hands, I never thought I'd see my hands so warm, rough, and yellow from the calluses. There's a sting like fiery needles like surging through my fingers. When my hands meet, the pain grows hotter and meaner. And my arm muscles contract as if they wish to rip through the skin. And yet, when these hands are picking fruit from the ground, the pain cruelly leaves. Un dolor y 20 centavos, $1.20 y the absence of a prayer. I never thought I'd see myself like this. Now, tell me a funny story. Make me laugh.
Sure. Yeah, anonymous grave. That's funny. Do I even have any funny stories anymore? Don't know if I even have any funny stories anymore. There we go. Farmer stresses the turkey. That's a funny story.
Oh, how funny! Thank you. It is not often that I can laugh. Love? I'd rather not speak about him ever again. Like his mother used to tell me. Cuanto menos se dice, mejor te curas. The least you say, the fastest you'll mend.
Fair enough.
Maybe you have a good, hopeful story to tell?
Hopeful, yeah. Let me tell you about some gender criminals.
What a wonderful story. We need stories like this to give us strength, the future. There's a stir amongst the workers going on for years now. Whatever it is, I don't know if it'll work.
You guys, destroy people, do it.
And if it doesn't, well, just another day for picking grapes. Do you know anything funny? Anything I can write home about to Mijo?
Really don't know if I have very many more funny stories, but yeah, dead boy in a grain silo, that's hilarious. How about Casey Jones? He's kind of funny.
That one, it sounds untrue. Did you make it up?
I did.
Travel. I was talking to a couple, both Mexican, who by day go work in the orange fields and then by night travel back home. Oh, if only it was so easy for me. I could have gone back home as soon as the first day ended, but I didn't have it in me. The routine took me over. Please share a story of hope with me.
I'd love to. Have you heard about unions?
What a good story. I will remember it for a while. I know. It is through my faith in him that I'm still here. Though there are times where I wonder if he sees that. Do you know anything funny? Anything I can write home about to Mijo?
Yeah, how about negligent parents fleeing dead children off the thing? It's really hilarious.
And that's real sadness to you? Endings. Oh, I've seen many. I left Ecuador from a man who I called Padre, who used my intellect to embellish his poor name. I chased after a man I called mi amor to Mexico, who fooled me into believing he truly loved me. I worked hard in forgetting, as hard as when I reap these fields. Well, here is the sun. I must get ready to walk again. I'm going this way. New fields, new work. Besides, you must be tired of listening to me. I'm already talking like una anciana, an old woman at the edge of her deathbed. What about you? How do you make sense of your life?
Don't much, but you know. Oh, Confederate ghost. Oh. I finished upgrading the Bushwhacker's Vengeful Ghost. Let's see where that is. I don't even know where that is. Bushwhacker. Maybe I already took it off of here last time. Yeah, I guess I did. That's fine. Okay, and then I just need to go back up. Oh, I'm gonna cross the river here. There might be some more stories I can grab on the way. Walking up the Rio Grande.
A Chevy sedan laden with suitcases chugs to a stop beside you. A woman leans out the window. An infant screaming, and two boys are punching each other in the back seat.
Could you drive us for a while? I gotta feed the baby, but we need to keep moving. I could pay you.
Yeah, it won't be necessary.
You grip the wheel tight as sounds of chaos fill the car. The boys have begun to wrestle in earnest on the Chevy's bench.
Llorona!
Their mother hisses. Both boys straighten instantly. In the mirror, you see their stricken expressions. The only sound is the baby's soft suckling.
What's up with Llorona?
You direct the question to the boys in the back, but they don't make a sound. Their eyes are wide and frightened.
Oh.
Patting the infant on the back, their mother chuckles. The boys don't speak another word, even when you part ways down the road.
It's the wrong direction, Skeleton Man. There we go.
Word has spread of una huelga, a strike, out in California.
Hell yeah.
It's not uncommon. I have grown used to the frustration and the desperation. Seen it rise from its feet and march forth from the fields, but it always ends the same. No one listens. We're beaten down into the dirt and are forced to be comfortable with our discomfort. But it sounds different out in the West. Los Filipinos y Mexicanos have settled their differences, turned frustration into strength, strength into action.
Hell yeah.
I dearly hope I can see it with my own eyes.
I hope so too.
Now tell me about some adventure that you've had, something exciting.
Adventure. How about this? Is this an adventure?
That is too frightening. Do not tell me that one again.
Oh, okay, sorry.
Heaven. Mi tío would tell me that heaven waits for those that stay faithful. I have come to learn that it is more than that. You need to have faith in your own soul. Only then do you reach the presence of Dios, for He exists within it.
I can get behind that.
Maybe you have a good, hopeful story to tell?
Don't know how many more hopeful stories I have. Oh, the breed tree branches.
And that one is a joke to you? Joy. I remember a time of joy. Back in Ecuador, me and my cousins used to play a game where we pretended to be stuck in a forest full of lions, bears, and tigers. We'd dash across El Jardín, the garden, screaming and shouting so loud that the neighbors couldn't help but chuckle at us. I find it hard not to laugh about it as well now that I look back. Please share a story of hope with me.
I don't really know if I have a story of hope. What a writer who loved the night.
What a good
Oh, that was
story.
helpful.
I will
Nice.
remember it for a while. I know. My faith is strong, and I'm supported by the faith of others. A rosario around my neck was a gift from Ana Maria, my lover's mother. She said it helped her survive countless illnesses and misfortunes. Her conviction lies within each little bead. Maybe you have a good, hopeful story to tell? What a wonderful story. We need stories like this to give us strength. My mother saw much death. Mi abuelo, my mother's father, used to be a politician. Un rebelde in a suit, they called him. When my grandmother died of tuberculosis, his focus waned and his fiery heart was put out. He lost the mayoral election and all the money he spent on the campaign. A month later, my mother was orphaned. I pray the fire in California never burns out.
Yeah, let's hope so.
Please share a story of hope with me.
I don't have that many of those. That's the problem. Is the last born buffalo a story of hope? saved him.
That one I do not believe. Home. America's not my home, but I begin to understand it, I think. I've seen towns, cities even, rush by while riding the trains. All I knew about this country was endless fields and rough ground. But now I see what all this talk of the American dream comes from, though I sense that that's just the surface. The sun is rising. I must prepare to go, and I must be careful. They say that the police take travelers here. I pray that I will not see trouble, but I'm not worried. I know I'm meant to travel west someday, see what's growing out there. I'm meant to join mi gente in their work.
That's right.
If you go this way, look for me. I hope I can share what I find with you.
By Four Corners Monument. Okay. Well, then look that way. Shiprock. Oh, we'll make some cash. Nice. Anonymous Grave. Oh, it's a great story.
Hello again. How have you been? My days have been filled with work and also with news of the strike in California. Since we last met, that's all I think about. I wish I could see it myself. Oh, it's so far away. But I feel it calling to me. The desire to be with my hermanas y hermanos, my sisters and brothers, as they find strength in each other.
Yeah, that's great stuff.
Please share a story of hope with me.
Here, how about Shaw?
What a wonderful story. We need stories like this to give us strength, authority. Some people cannot imagine what it is like to live without it. On my way here, I'd have gringos look at me. Look at this race, they must have thought. Some seem sad, but looking closer, I'm sure it wasn't out of compassion.
Yeah. People can just be dicks like that.
They sat on their porches with their fresh clothes and sighed. It was relief. Maybe you have a good, hopeful story to tell?
I really 100% do not. But how about 60 identified corpses? That's hopeful.
Oh, do not make up stories to only make me cry. It must be true, too. My past, well, when I moved to Mexico, he was well endowed, had money. He lost it all to business he never explained, and gambling he always hid. And most of all, he lost respect for me. For to him, I was the burden that led him to his misfortune.
Oh, screw that guy.
I cannot believe I fell for his hollow tricks. No matter, that's in the past now. Maybe you can tell me a story that's a little bit scary?
Okay, now scary I can do. Maybe. What about the corn worshippers?
Oh, I have the chills. Your story would be popular with the young people, I think. Heaven. Mi tío would tell me that heaven waits for those that stay faithful. You need to have faith. Do you know anything funny?
I mean, I don't really. But, let's see, how about a man who jumped to death from a train? That's hilarious.
And that's my freedom? I do not think that just because I can travel, I'm really free. I've grown so accustomed to being alone, my thoughts and desires held back by disdain and stress. Soon, I will be among mi gente, my people. Soon.
Good.
Now, tell me a funny story. Make me laugh.
How about murders? Murderers. That's funny, right?
That is too frightening, my
Okay.
family. I'm thinking of sending a letter to Ana Maria when I get to California. She's the closest thing to family I have now. I'll ask about my son, the house, her health. Oh, so much to ask. El calor feels so intense. Though I'm not sure if it's the weather anymore. I'm not suffocated by it. It's not just heat, it's warmth, reassurance. Can you feel it? I will follow it. This way, to the west. If you go that way, look for me. I hope we can share together in what we find out there.
Yeah, for sure. Do I have to go over the river to see her? No, she's just straight down. Okay. I'll just follow the river down then. See if we can't pick up some more stories on the way. There she is over there. Maybe I do have to cross the river. Well, if I do, I guess. Ooh, Vegas. The story. There she is up by Phoenix. That must be someone else. Well, I'll go see them soon enough.
He's parked his car by the side of the road. A luxurious black thing, waxed so that it mirrors the stars in the sky overhead. The desert dust doesn't seem to stick to it. You find the driver, alone, retrieving something from the trunk.
What's up, friend?
Well, what's it look like I'm doing?
He asks, as though it's obvious. He doesn't sound like the Okies driving on the road west. He has the cold tones of an educated New Englander. The pointed feet of a tripod dig into the coarse sand, hoisting his telescope heavenward.
You're far from home, friend.
You could say that.
He says, idly turning a knurled brass dial on the side of the eyepiece.
Wasn't really home to me, you know.
How do you mean?
He searches for the right words, but his answer sounds like it isn't at all what he meant at first.
Too much light.
He says,
It's all the damn electric power. Can hardly see the stars anymore. Had to find a place where the night sky is clear.
Ah, makes sense. Railway clogged with courses of people who jumped. Alright.
You reckon you can make the time? The old timer elbows you as you try to get a look from the edge of the pen. Thick dust kicking up from the bronco's hooves. The cowboy's body swings like a reed being whipped in the air. He doesn't fall quite yet.
I wouldn't bet on it.
Good, he says. Betting will be the death of this town, I tell you. You turn to look at him. He's a leathery figure under a hat that's too big for his frame now. Eyes squeezed into slits by decades of harsh sun. The cowboy's body seems to bend entirely around itself as he sails through the air, propelled by one last buck from the horse. He lands back first on the sand with a puff of dust and a pained grin.
The rodeo.
They sheepishly, how else, approach the edge of the water and lap at it. A moving cloud stalking the plain on stocky legs. It's a huge flock, and for a long time you see no shepherd, until a figure on a horse crests over a ridge in the hilly terrain. He rides a white horse. No, a pale horse. No, actually, a horse the sickly green color of an ashen corpse.
Sickly green.
And he's a gaunt figure clothed in a ragged cloak. But in spite of that, he seems in good spirits.
Aren't they beautiful?
Yes, they definitely are, friend.
My flock. Bigger than it has been in centuries.
He stalks through the mass of beasts, their soft bodies instinctively giving way to the spindly legs of his mount.
Oh, there it goes.
He points with one emaciated toe at a black ram moving through the flock.
The soul of an evil man.
Evil man, huh?
One of the worst.
It looks pretty harmless, but then again, you suppose we're all pretty harmless in death.
That's right.
A Spanish fascist. He planned on fleeing to America should the war not turn out his way.
Well, what happened to him?
His side might win the war yet, but a Lincoln Battalion bullet caught up with him first.
He cracks a sardonic grin that makes you queasy.
I thought I'd take the flock to graze here, so he could see the land that loaded the gun.
Makes sense. Alright, let's see. Stories. Put Franklin in there.
I'm happy to see you again. It feels like years have passed. Years of energy once wasted, now keeping me alive with purpose. I would have never imagined myself being here, with my faith resolute, among crowds of new friends and compatriotas. My mother and son's presence with me, easing the pain in my hands and in my body. A blessing from God and from My Lady of Guadalupe, gracing me with determination. I move with my hermanas y hermanos as one, and my soul is one, free from the ire of my past. I never thought I'd see myself like this, and I weep with joy that I am.
Good for you.
Now tell me about some adventure that you've had, something exciting.
Okay, I'm gonna have an adventure.
Oh, do not tell me that one again. I have to sleep tonight. Heaven. Well, I had a dream last night. Estaba bailando. I was dancing. I forget with who. The music was Cuban, I am sure.
Excellent.
The rhythm was soft, but voice and words impassioned. The person's embrace felt so familiar and so welcoming. When I woke up, I realized I had slept a full night. I smiled and I couldn't wait for the sun to fall again. Now, tell me a funny story. Make me laugh.
I do have one funny story left, and that's this one.
Oh, how funny! Thank you. It is not often that I can laugh. Freedom. I find it in my new sisters and brothers around me.
It's great.
Their plans for a march. No one knows how long it'll be, but one thing is for certain. Whether it takes 10 or 20 years, nuestro espíritu, our spirit will never fade.
Amen.
The rumble of our marching feet and the courage in our voices will ripple for decades. The mark we will leave in this country will be engraved in history. I am sure of it. Maybe you have a good, hopeful story to tell?
How about Quinn?
What a good story. I will remember it for a while. I know. Travel. More travel awaits me. They say we'll march to the capital. Sacramento, I think it's called.
Excellent.
I don't know if my feet will handle it after traveling all the way from the east. If I get better and my body is capable, I'll be sure to be at the front of the crowd. Please share a story of hope with me. What a wonderful story. We need stories like this to give us strength.
That's right.
Oh, my life has changed, but I have sorrow still. My hands, they still hurt. The needles still sting. I guess scars don't go away so easy. They stick with you forever, reminding you of your humanidad, your humanity. Please share a story of hope with me.
Let me tell you about Lovesick Poet.
What a wonderful story. We need stories like this to give us strength. Love is all around me now. Talking with these new people, new faces, to hear their voices sharing their troubles, their dreams.
Excellent.
I've lived so much of my life keeping to myself. Now, talking, telling stories, and listening fills me up with joy. All your time with me has been generous. You lend me your ear and thus the grace of your soul. I have to leave now. Our encounters will always be in my mind, and I hope they'll be in yours too.
Very well.
May God be with you, and may La Virgen de Guadalupe guide your way.
Thank you. We've done it. Let's see. This story is over here. Oh, Witch Who Drinks Blood Travelers, New Orleans. Oh. Well, let's see if we can't get to Vegas and get ready for next time. I'm about out of time here, but, yeah. Got another one done. Oh, wait, where's her trinket? Teleport us, let's see. It says boycott grapes. Return to El Paso. Okay. Do, 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 do. Oh, there's a story I don't have. Let's go grab that.
The strains of ragtime rise from an almost tuned piano. At the bar, an older woman, dark-haired and striking, toys with her cigarette holder.
Hope you don't need lodging.
The bartender tells you as you sit.
The hotel's haunted.
At that, the woman chuckles.
What's so funny about a ghost, friend?
It's an old story. Way they tell it, there was a lady living on the 5th floor. She liked to have a good time. Now, she had a boyfriend who didn't like that so much. Got jealous. One day, she disappeared. Can you guess what they found in her room?
No, I don't much like guessing. Why don't you tell me?
She grins at you.
No one. Just a pool of blood. And a note from the boyfriend saying she'd be sorry if she didn't listen to him. He got arrested. Couldn't prove anything without a body. But he stopped drinking after that. Maybe even stopped being mean. You think he did it?
Nah.
She laughs.
I doubt it. But it scared him good. Some fool hotel maid thought she saw the lady in that room after. Now everyone says it's haunted.
She laughs.
I'll tell you a secret, though. If I'd have known what would happen, I wouldn't have gone back for that necklace.
Fair enough.
Y más tardar llegará.
What a cool lady.
Llega por mí, me toma con él. Este será mi cuento.
Off to Vegas. Go join up with the NCR, maybe. Kaiser's Legion. You never know.
Hey there.
The man looks anxious.
Don't suppose you saw something shiny on the ground as you walked this way? Might have caught your eye? Glinted like a coin or a piece of glass?
No, I didn't. I'm sorry, friend.
The man is devastated.
I lost my girl's grandma's ring. I got her ma's blessing today. She gave me the ring to propose with, and
He turns his face away, but his jagged breathing gives away his tears. He gulps down his sorrow.
Hey, you okay?
sorry, I can't replace it. If I could afford to buy one, I wouldn't have accepted her mother's offer. I'll find that ring if it kills me.
Yeah, here, I'll help you find it.
You walk in slowly increasing circles with his potatoes at the center, but find nothing. After a while, he calls, "Can't have you wasting time. Don't worry, I'll find it."
All right, well, good luck.
You're half a field away when something winks at you from the dirt. It's a simple gold ring with a bright solitaire diamond. Must be the engagement ring the man was looking for.
Yeah, here you go, friend. Look what I found.
Doesn't take long to retrace your steps, but the potato seller is gone, as have his sacks of spuds. When you uncurl your hand, there's nothing in it but a small, shiny coin.
Oh,
Estos son los que me enterrarán. Que me entierran.
horse is a disgusting human parasite. Oh, nice.
Pues voy a tirar estas piedras sobre
Here we
las
are in Vegas.
The neon-gilded main streets thronged with revelers. He passed beneath a glittering marquee onto a dazzling casino floor. A croupier stands behind a red and black wheel, wearing a spotless suit and an easy smile. He winks as you approach.
Care to place a bet?
Well, I mean, if you're gonna flirt with me, hell yeah.
He grins at you, snag-toothed smile.
Black or red then, stranger? Outside bet. Even odds.
I'll take red.
He spreads his hands, the ball pinched between forefinger and thumb.
No black, no red.
Nothing but the tick-clack of wood as the ball jumps from red to black and back again. It comes to rest on red.
Your lucky day, stranger.
The croupier grins.
Pass it on, yeah? Lots of folks around here who want it.
A pair steps up to take your place. All on black.
Eager gamblers. Alright. Well, here we are in Vegas. New friend ahead of us. Oh no, old friend ahead of us. Nice. Well, we'll talk to her next time. As we continue our path through America. Just a couple more stories to hear. We'll hear them. We'll do it. But for now, I'll see you later. White Rider, White Rider.